Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is your boy Bullfrog Hikes. Subscribe, like, and comment. I need it, man. We're dying out here. There's no fucking views. Alright, let's get to the video. So, today I'm discussing my trekking poles that I used for 700 miles on the Appalachian Trail. These are the Black Diamond aluminum ergo cork trekking poles. These things are great. I definitely always felt that they were reliable. Anytime that I tripped over a rock or stumbled or anything, these things always caught me and saved me from getting severely injured on trail. So trekking poles are pretty important, especially when you're going downhill, to take the load off your knees, hips, all that stuff. It's all gonna be hurting when you're carrying heavy stuff downhill. So definitely recommend these. So let's talk about the mud guards, which I removed. I don't like them, but I put this one back on just to show you an example of maybe why you will like them. One of the examples. That is, down here you got these loops on a lot of backpacks. And what that's for is you can just tie a bungee off right there, stick that into a loop, tighten it shut, and your trekking pole is now secure on your backpack. And that's good for when you're road walking so that you don't damage the tips. It's good for when you're in town. It's just good for storage. But the one gripe I have about the mud guards is when I'm hiking, what tends to happen is I'll hit like a root. So I'll be hiking. There's a root right here, and then it'll kind of just like get stuck in the root, which will like prevent me from pulling it out. I don't know how to show that, but like you just kind of have to experience it. So many times I've dropped these when I use the mud guards, but it really reduces it when you just take them right off. They're unscrewable, so you take those off and they save you a little bit of weight. I mean, not that it really matters. But talking about weight, these are on the heavier side. So let's see on my scale. So this trekking pole weighs a grand total of 8.5 ounces. This one's probably going to be around the same. 8.6. One's heavier than the other. It's probably because I put more tape on this one than on this one. And that's another thing, is you definitely want to carry some tape on your poles just so that it's easily accessible, and I tend to prefer the Gorilla Tape over the duct tape. Don't know why, it's probably just more durable. And yeah, one thing I will mention though, the reason I removed my straps is because I really don't like when it's raining a lot outside and I have my hands here and there's these soggy straps. They tend to also like just stink because of like everything touching them. Like, I mean, I use my trekking poles to set up my shelter, so it'll be like on the ground, and then that part will be up there in the tent, because on my tent it has like a little metal piece for the tip, and I just prefer setting it up that way. So that strap will get covered in mud, and I just hate it every morning, like putting my hand on this muddy, disgusting thing, just touching everything, and then I eat food, and it's all gross. Just don't use the straps, in my opinion. The thing that they're really good for though is like taking the load off, taking the stress off your wrist. Like, it'll kind of distribute the weight a little bit better. I think I've gotten ultralight enough that that doesn't really apply to me. What I do instead is just hike, typically with these fully extended, and I like to grip on this part most of the time. Sometimes when I'm going uphill, I'll grab this and shorten the pull. When I'm going downhill, you bet I'm gonna grab. Sometimes up here, it just depends on how my hand is feeling, and it changes as you go. But yeah, I think I've covered about everything that I wanted to about these poles. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching my video. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. Check out my other video, which was the gear list of all the things I carried on my 700-mile section hike / through hike attempt of the AT last year. And if you weren't aware, I am going to be hiking again in 2024, and I'll probably be making an official announcement video of my start date and all that other juicy information. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.